All right, friends, we're going to start with a type of breath work that balances the two energies of our body. And I think I've done this with most of you before, but it's called alternate nostril breath or Nadi Shodhana breathing. So take the peace fingers of your right hand and place the peace fingers between your third eye. Place your thumb over your right nostril and place your last two fingers over your left nostril. So it should look like this, just grazing your ring finger and your pinky finger and your thumb over either side of your nose. Put a little pressure into the space between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide and exhale. Put a little pressure into that space between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide and exhale. And this time, plug your right nostril. Inhale just through your left nostril. When you're at the top of that inhalation, plug your left nostril and exhale right out through your right nostril. And that's it. No hold today, no retention. So now inhale through your right nostril. At the top of that inhale, plug your right nostril and exhale through your left nostril. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now you can keep doing that or add retention. Inhale left. Plug your nose and hold your breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Pause, hold your breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold your breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold your breath. Exhale left. Lower your right hand to your thigh. Keep your eyes closed and try that thing all over again, but no hands. Starting here, focus on inhaling through your left nostril. Hold your breath. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. It might not feel like it's working. Hold your breath. Exhale through your left nostril, using intention more than anything. Inhale left. Hold your breath. Exhale right. Last time, inhale right. Hold your breath. And exhale left. Let your breath fall back into its regular pattern of breathing. No effort, just ease. Take your hands to your heart center and set an intention. Maybe a prayer for someone or for yourself. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide and exhale. Inhale, open your eyes, reach your arms up. You're still seated. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand and just reach over towards the right. Keep both sits bones grounded. Look down under your right armpit and stretch that top arm up a little further away. See if you can create a C curve in your spine. Inhale back through center. Try that in the other direction. Catch the opposite hand. You're just reaching over to the other side. Sinking and developing more of that C curve on your right side. Pull back up through center. Bend at your elbows. Turn your palms to face down, like you're banging on bongo drums, and then lift them back up. Good. Turn your palms to face down like you're banging on bongo drums and lift them back up. A long time ago, Tiff and I went to Nicaragua and we lived in a Garifuna community on the Atlantic coast. And there was this band, a Garifuna band. Do you remember that, Tiffany? And they always play these beautiful bongo drums right by the ocean. One more time, lift your arms up, spread your fingers wide, make fists, and then spread your fingers wide again. Make fists, spread your fingers wide again. Make fists and spread your fingers wide. Good. Take your hands, reach them forward, interlace your fingers, push your palms forward. Draw your belly in, inhale, reach your arms up. Similar but different, your hips stay grounded, stretch over to the side. Look down under your armpit, breathe in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, cruise through center. Exhale over to the other side. Try to pull your hands apart without actually doing it. And then drive that all back through center. Release your elbows down and lower your hands all the way down. Shoulder rolls meet us here. Take 3 big, delicious shoulder rolls in each direction. So today's practice is really slow, more therapeutic than usual. And your work is to just be here for that and be okay with that. And then you can do like 40 sit-ups at the end of class if you want. Come down onto all fours. And spread your fingers nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Drop your belly low. Loop your shoulders back and look up. This is cat-cow. Exhale, round into your upper back and look to your tummy. Inhale, loop your shoulders back, lift your heart and chest, look up with bright eyes. Exhale to round. Could you try that 3 more times, but make it feel even better, whatever that means for you. Maybe it's a little sloppier, a little more slithery. And after that 3rd repetition, go ahead and pause in a nice, strong, neutral spine. Stabilize through your right knee, extend your left leg back behind you and stretch your right arm forward. So your right arm and your left leg are extended. Inhale to reach those limbs away. Exhale, squeeze it into center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. You have 3 more. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck it in. Lower your hand, lower your knee. Take 1 cat-cow. So your belly falls, heart and chest lifts, gaze looks up. And then puff, puff, puff the magic dragon right in between your shoulder blades. Settle back into neutral. Stretch your left arm forward, right leg kicks back. Pull your belly in. And start to hug into center and kick back out into extension. There's a tendency here to wiggle wobble from side to side. Imagine your left hip was right against a strong flat wall, so it's not moving at all. The last one. Amazing. Release everything down. Take your knees wide. Sink back into a child's pose with your arms stretched out forward. Push the earth away. Take a breath in. Exhale, soothing exhale. Spread your fingers wide. Lift yourself up, float back. Here's downward facing dog. So now you move into shapes that are a little stronger, less fluid and more muscular, and longer holds. Take a breath in downward dog. Take a breath out. Look forward, step just your right foot between your hands, just your right foot between your hands. Scissor your inner thighs together, lengthen through your spine, push through that right foot, and lift up to those goalpost elbows. Start to play your bongo drums again. So you're opening your shoulder joint here, creating a little bit of fluidity in and around that otherwise tender and tight place. That's it. The next time your palms reach up, take them all the way up. Reach your palms all the way up. Scissor your inner thighs together. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, catch your right wrist with your left hand and reach over to the opposite side. So reach over to the side. You're going to go to the other side too. Take it easy. You're working on so much stability here. Legs are doing all the hard work. Pull through center, stretch both arms up, look up. And now as you exhale, hinge forward, plant your hands on the floor and step back into downward facing dog. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Stay here on your exhale. Go ahead and step your left foot between your hands. Get strong and firm through your thighs. Inhale, pull it all up. Bend at your elbows. Start to play your bongo drums. King of the bongos, king of the bongo bong. We can all listen to Manu Chao later. I should have put that on the playlist for this moment. There, one more, up and down. So then your arms go all the way up. Catch one wrist, reach over to the side. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy bunnies today. And then pull back through center and reach over to the other side. You got it. Take both arms, stretch both arms up. Maybe even look up this time. Slow and steady. Lower your hands to the floor. Plant your palms. Step back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the floor. Knees are just beneath your hips. Walk your hands forward. Think about getting your forehead and your breasts down towards the floor, stretching out your upper back. Take a breath in and exhale. Thank you. Curl your hands back up. Flex your feet, puff between your shoulder blades, lift your hips high, and walk your hands back towards your feet, all the way back towards your feet. Take your peace and love fingers around your big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into a forward fold. Bend into your knees straight away. Reach your arms up. Here's chair pose. There's something so nice about the familiarity and the absence of choreography when we come into these static shapes. Even though your muscles are doing a little extra work, can you find some solace in the fact that you know this place? You've done this place lots before. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, rise up to stand. Tack your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Go ahead and lean your weight over onto your left foot. Bend into your right knee. Bend into your right knee. You got it. And take a hip circle with that right knee all the way around. Crack, 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 crack. And then take it all the way back and forward. Try that one more time. Big hip circle. That'll do. Take that foot, put it on the floor, and try that on the other side. So pick up the opposite leg. It's your right leg. Your right leg. Hip circles back and forth 2 times. Amazing. Stamp your foot down on the floor. Take your hands onto your hips. And now create a figure 8 shape with your hips. So it's a little dance. Take your dance in the other direction. One of my yoga teachers posted on her social media today that she started taking waltz classes with her husband. Could you imagine? All right, so here's where we're gonna go from here. This is bird dog, that's the same thing we did from all fours, except we're gonna do it from standing. So reach your left arm up, stabilize through your feet, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, bend the opposite knee and tap them together, extend it all out. So it's opposite elbow to knee. And the requirement here is that you're using core stability so that you don't fall over, right? You're exploring flexion and extension through the hip joint. Good. And balance is coming through a steady, steady gaze. One more. Amazing. Try that on the other side. Reach the opposite arm up, and it's limb to limb. Feeling how this side might be a little different than the other side. Breathing. 3 more. Good. Last one. Amazing work. All right. We're going to add on to that. So now come to the top of your yoga mat. Come to the top of your yoga mat. Set your feet hip distance. Take a deep breath in, bend into your right knee. Bend into your right knee, it's lifting up. Then step your right leg back into a lunge. So now that left knee is bent. Change your mind, come back, bend into your right knee again. Take that right leg behind your left leg, make sure you have lots of room, and take a little curtsy. Okay, this takes a bit to get the hang of it. Bend into your right knee again, lift it up, step it out to the right, and take a squat. And then we stand back up, bend into the right knee, it's out in front, step the right leg back, here's your lunge. Inhale, come forward, right knee lifts. Exhale, take it back behind you into a curtsy squat. Inhale, right knee comes up. Exhale, right knee out to the side for a deep squat. Can we try that one more time? Inhale, right knee forward. Exhale, step back into your lunge. Inhale, right knee forward. Exhale, take your curtsy squat. Inhale, right knee forward. Exhale into your deep squat. Inhale, right knee forward, and let it go. Take one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just let that sink in. That's called around the clock. Take a breath in and exhale. Let's try it on the other side. I learned this when I was pregnant with my youngest, and it was one of my favorite things to maintain balance when I started to feel a little bit uneven. So inhale, bend into your left knee, bring it forward. Exhale, step back into your squat. Inhale, left knee forward. Exhale, squat curtsy. Left knee comes behind the right knee. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, deep squat, opening that left leg out to the side. Inhale, left knee forward, and we do it again. Exhale, left leg back for your lunge. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee behind the right knee for your curtsy squat. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale down into traditional squat. Last one. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend down into your lunge. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg behind your right leg. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down into your squat. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, release your left foot. Place your hand on your heart and your hand on your belly and breathe. A remarkable, remarkable movement to increase your heart rate, your balance, your stability in just a few moments, just a few repetitions. Look down at your feet, separate your toes nice and wide, bend into both knees, and take your hands to your heart center. Roll your weight into the balls of your feet, lift your heels away from the floor, but sink your hips low. Push your palms together, lengthen through your chest, breathe in. Breathe out, drop your heels down and fold forward. Inhale, walk your hands up your shins, lengthen halfway. Exhale, punch your palms, step back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and exhale. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands. You've done lots of lunges, so you're good to go. Come on all the way up, right foot forward. And then drop your back foot parallel to the back of your yoga mat. Open your arms wide. Warrior two, 5 whole breaths here. Let's do them collectively. Inhale. Exhale, that's 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out for 4. Take your last breath in. Exhale, drop your back hand down your back thigh. Lift your front arm up and back alongside your ear. And then pick both arms up and just drop your right elbow onto your right thigh. Take your left hand to your hip, to the sky, or all the way alongside your top ear. You could even place your bottom hand on your belly here. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushes in that foot, your front foot roots down. Lift your arms up and straighten your front leg. Take your back hand on your back thigh. Lift your top arm up. Breathe in. Now breathe out. Push your hips back. Reach your right fingers forward and slip them down to the inner leg, maybe to a block. Your top hand can come to your hip or the ceiling. Again, it could come down to your tummy. And you're breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push through your feet, lift all the way up, bend into your front knee. Take both hands to frame that front foot and come onto the ball of your back foot. Moving into either toppling tree, lift your back leg and keep your hands down on the floor beneath your shoulders, or warrior 3. Bring your hands to your heart center or stretch them forward. Kick back through your back leg. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, come all the way to stand. Take one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Find your center. Step towards the top of your yoga mat. Separate your feet a little wider than hip distance. Spread your toes wide. Inhale, hands to your heart. Sink down into your chair pose. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Look forward, step your left foot between your hands, scissor your inner thighs together and pick it all up for your lunge. Just a little break here and then open wide. Warrior two. Your back foot runs parallel to the back of your yoga mat. That front knee bends deep. Strap your gaze over your front middle finger. 5 slow, long breaths here, your own count. Good. Take your back hand down your back thigh. Lift your top arm up and over before stacking your bottom arm on your thigh. Reach your top arm up alongside your ears. Maybe catch your tummy with your bottom hand. Staying connected to the core the whole way through. 5 long, slow breaths here. Thank you. Push into your bottom foot. Lift everything up. Straighten your front leg. Reach back into exalted triangle before you sink forward into traditional trikonasana. Your front hand grazing that front shin. Your top arm stretching up overhead or catching your pelvic floor, maybe your belly. 5 slow breaths on your own. Perfect. Push yourself all the way up. Look forward, bend into your front knee, rotate your pelvis forward. You're on the ball of your back foot, and take your hands beneath your shoulders. And then lean forward, lift up your back leg. Option 1 is to stay here, flirting with standing split. Option 2, firm through that bottom leg. Bring your hands to your heart or maybe forward. Warrior 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently step all the way to the top of your mat. Place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. Breathe in. And breathe out. Ground through the sole of your right foot. Bend into your left knee. You've prepped for this balancing work all class. Stack your right foot to your inner thigh or to your shin. So just not on your knee joint. Place your hands together. Place your hands together at your heart. Good. And now stretch your arms up. Kick your hips out to the right. And can you make a crescent shape with the side of your body? You're in a crescent tree. Finding that lateral side bending work well in this wobbly, wiggly balance. Incredible. Pull it back through center. Draw that front knee in, stack it on the floor. And now the right leg picks up and tucks into your inner left thigh. Hands collect at your heart. Lock your gaze on something still. Reach your arms up and stretch over in the same direction as that knee that's pointed out. And to do that without falling, you'll need to push your opposite hip to the other side. Your body looks like a banana, a crescent moon. Stay with it for one more breath. And then come back through center. Ease your legs down to the floor. Step your feet nice and wide and come down into Malasana squat pose. So your feet angle out 45 degrees and your hands catch at heart center. Take a breath in to lengthen. Take a breath out to soften. One more inhale. Exhale. Take your hands behind you. Sit your hips down onto the floor and plug the soles of your feet together. Make sure you're towards the front of your mat. We'll transition to pigeon from here. With the soles of your feet together, inhale, lift your heart and chest up. Exhale, just wave your spine forward. Inhale, lengthen the top of your head forward. And exhale, sink down. Sink down into a really deep inner groin spinal stretch. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift it all back up. Just lean over to the right. Send your left leg either halfway down your mat for that deer pose variation of pigeon or all the way down your mat. Release your head, neck, and shoulders to the floor. We'll stay here for a full minute. Use props if you need to. Get nice and cozy. And just breathe. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Push your hands into the earth. Lift up your torso. Lean over to the left and bring your right leg forward. Bring your left leg forward. Make a V shape with your legs. It can be as big or as narrow as you want. Take a breath in. Activate your feet so they're pointing up towards the ceiling and start to hinge forward by any amount. Once you've reached your edge, inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, really fold in. Observing sensation, hopefully in your hamstrings, in your inner groin, maybe along your spine. Inhale, rise back up. Bend into your left knee. Take your right leg, stretch it all the way back behind you. You're finding your pigeon pose on the other side. Settling in here for this full minute of release. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Lean over onto that hip. Pull your back leg forward. Stretch both legs out in front. Take a little bend in your knees and just rock from side to side. Sweep your legs back behind you and sit back onto your heels. Take your knees, separate them by any amount. So you're sitting on your heels and your knees are separated, and this might be your pose. This is why I recommended props today. You could take a bolster under your bum or under your back. Otherwise, you'll start to walk your hands back, and you might, with your fingers facing your bum, not get very far at all. Draw your tailbone down, lift your pubic bone up. Maybe you crawl down onto your elbows and use your hands to support your lower back. Keep your chin tucked so you have a few double chins here. Maybe you stay here at a prop, or take the top of your head, that's the crown of your head, onto your mat. For really flexible bodies, you might sink all the way down, letting your shoulders rest on the floor. But that variation will do nothing better for you if it hurts trying to get into it. Can you take 5 deep breaths in your version of saddle, your version of hero pose? Take as much time as you need to crawl. Really is crawling back out of that stretch. Pause at the top. Sweep your legs out from underneath of you. And just wiggle them from side to side. Lower all the way down onto your back. If there's any other preferred way to take Shavasana, you could do it on your belly, on your side, even seated cross-legged. Go ahead and find your final pose. Close your eyes, take one big last breath in. Exhale, let everything go. I'll let you know when your time here is up. Enjoy. Take 5 more breaths here. Remember your intention, your prayer for someone, or maybe yourself. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let everything go. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up overhead. Take a big yawn. Head both knees and just roll over onto either side before pressing yourself up. Come to sit. Hopefully your body feels even just a little bit better than it did before. Take your hands to your heart. Thank yourself for practicing. And namaste.